Well, the first thing that I want to say is, change my ass. Because in a time when the whole world is transitioning from the White House to the Black House, from the days when America was starring in that epic B movie entitled Little Bush Takes on the Muslim World, we find ourselves actors in a new play, headlined by a president with a Muslim name, Barack Hussein Obama. Change was the mandate, change was the promise, and damned if most Americans didn't allow themselves to believe it. Swept away on the dark tide. A new direction, he said. New politics. A new America, that's what Barack said. But this isn't about politics. This is about race, that magical word that has the power to render black from white. That mythical concept, which prior to the 1700s meant something else entirely. Barack Obama is not black. Now I know all you brothers and sisters were out there dancing in the streets when his victory was announced. But you all know what I'm talking about. You know damn well that in your hearts you don't consider him to be a true black man. How could you? And white people? Well, it was the white Europeans who came up with the present-day racial construct which allowed them to place white on top and black on the bottom, thus elevating themselves to a status neither existent nor deserved. A construct which clearly proved, or so it would seem, the inherent inferiority of the dark races. After all, if there's a list with a chart attached, it must be true. And if they're inferior, then they deserve what they get. Thus slavery was brought to the New World. Defined by race, justified by religion, the African became the latest in a long line of slaves that stretch across all of human history. But this was different. These were human animals. The chart said so. No longer just the spoils of conquest or the soldiers of the vanquished. They were a new breed of slave, racially inferior, ungodly, demonic, deserving of what they got, because the chart said so. And this is where our so-called leader has failed us, a harbinger of change, yet failing to realize that change is a two-toned word. By allowing himself to be categorized as a black man, by sidestepping the issue of his true heritage, he has clearly acknowledged and validated the same construct that has been responsible for centuries of race hatred in this country. A Rosa Parks, he is not. We remember her with praise and joy as the woman who decided one morning that she would represent not the black race, but the human race. Because there is no race. She knew it. She was proof. Just like us. My red bones and high yellers, mulattoes and half-breeds, quadroons and octoroons, slave words, all, and not one of them accurate. When we accept those words, we accept the concept of race. We accept the idea that one human can be more or less than another based on physical differences. We deny the science that has proven that all humans share the exact same genetic code down to the smallest percentage. And we allow the slave mentality to continue to thrive. Rosa Parks removed herself from the chart. Barack Obama is not black, not by half. Just like us, he's a zebra, an American zebra, a word I choose because at least the colors are right. It's time to step up, zebras. Time to step out of this silent movie and allow our voices to be heard. It's time to deconstruct the one-drop rule and everything associated with it. Time to redefine ourselves as we will and not as the chart would have us. Mariah Carey, you chocolate cream dream. Are you content to be considered a black woman? 'Cause I'm here to tell you, baby, black never came in your shade. Vanessa Williams, the first black Miss America. Do you resemble your black ancestors or the long line of white ones that are present on both sides of your family? got to be a little of both. But what does that make you? As for myself, my nationality is American, my race, human. And Barack Hussein Obama, our first black president, but not really. His lack of courage and insight, his failure to bring any real change has us all continuing to star in a black and white movie.